Changing the way you see and tell your story changes everything. It's the shift from disempowerment to empowerment. You might be facing the heartbreaking realization that your relationship, marriage or partnership is over. You've got children, responsibilities, and the growing awareness that no amount of mediation, counseling, or support has been able to turn things around. It's a moment of truth. No one's coming to save you. I'm Emma, a Tony Robbins certified life coach for single parents who want to regain their mojo and love their new life. I remember when I had just gone through my divorce, the biggest challenge wasn't the logistics or even the loneliness. It was how I was thinking about my situation and about myself. It was incredibly hard not to be swept away by a flood of uncertainty, fear, and grief. My life was unraveling in a way I hadn't planned. The real battle was in my own mind, learning not to drown in negative emotions. This is when the questions started flooding in. How am I going to do this financially, emotionally, logistically, physically? Simple things can suddenly feel overwhelming, from fixing things around the house to managing pickups, bedtimes, and birthday parties on your own. But this is also the moment when reframing becomes your superpower. When a negative thought arises, acknowledge it, then challenge it, flip the narrative. Like when you walk through the countryside and get stung by nettles, you look nearby for the dock leaves that take away the sting. They're always close. Reframing is your dock leaf. Instead of thinking, now I have to manage everything on my own, reframe it to, now I get to make the decisions. I don't have to compromise as much. I'm creating a life on my own terms. Edison famously reframed the many failed attempts to invent the light bulb. I have not just failed, I've found 10,000 ways that won't work. This shift doesn't ignore your challenges. It acknowledges your strengths and resourcefulness, whether you find support through a coach, your community, or simply by reconnecting with your own inner resilience. Write your new empowering beliefs and display them where you will see them. On your phone screen, your fridge, your bedside table. Let them interrupt old thought patterns and remind you of your new story. Negative thoughts will still come, that's natural, but without reframing, they'll drain your energy and leave you stuck. Reframing is empowering. So think back, what was one of the hardest things you've overcome in this life? What did you first feel? What did you learn about yourself? Chances are the biggest hurdle wasn't the situation. It was your own inner critic and the emotional storm that came with it. And you made it through. Now it's time to do it again, this time with the knowledge that you are rewriting your story. Before you go, if this video spoke to you and you're ready to take the next step, I've created a workshop just for you. It's called Learn to Coach Your Child, Family Member, or Partner, and it's designed to help you break behavioral patterns, communicate better with your loved ones, and create solutions that cost nothing with real tools that work. Thank you for subscribing and watching this video.